Hi, I'm Jack Armstrong, and this is rafting.
I'm Angie, and this is rafting.
I'm Hunter Armstrong, and this is rafting.
Actually, it's kayaking for you.
Well, yeah, that's kayaking.
Big year. Big year. Hunter's got his 2 sets of glasses.
Yes.
He's been wanting to do this for years. I don't think he realized he wanted to do it until I got him right here. Until I got him to this exact spot. And then this is the first time I've seen him excited about it, really. He's like, yeah, I want to do it. But now he's able to see it. He's like, wait, this is going to be kind of cool. Just wait till we get downriver. It's going to be 500-foot cliffs on each side of us. That's going to be real cool. And it's a good flow year. We could actually do this whole trip in a day and a half, probably, if we just stuck with the flow.
Says our tour guide, apparently.
Oh, the guy that dropped us off said that. I believe that. Look how fast it's flowing. The year we did it, we had to portage a lot with because of the sandbars were bad. And since we had a record snow melt in a lot of areas, the green's seeing it. So no portage at all. Maybe kind of hard to get up on shore, except for little spots like this. That means we'll have to pull the boats way up, and I'm not expecting the river to rise at all, but there might be a flash flood somewhere and it might rise a bit just to carry off the boats. And so that's the game plan. So we're going to take our time. We're not even going to paddle that much because the flow's good. So that's a good thing with my source canoe, raft, whitewater thing I have here. It's designed for Alaska rivers, going up into Alaska for those really tiny little tributaries and stuff like that coming down. Can hold a lot of weight. That's why I bought it for this river here, so I can take climbing gear with me. And I'm back and I don't even have climbing gear because these guys don't really climb like I'm talking about. Wife stealing food. But anyway, that's what I have to say.
First, before we start rafting.
Well, you got to eat before we go. We're already launched. Hunter made it through the little rapids back there.
You tired?
Whoa, whoa! He looks like a little kid on that, because he is. Yeah.
It goes. Oh, is it 2?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Daddy, which way?
Just straight. Say hi to the camera. Woo woo.
Which way?
We're just approaching Ruby Ranch right here. I'd say go to the right. And they're trying to decide which tributary or which. We got a big island coming up. Anyway.
This way. Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
To your left, right. Oh, somebody's taking a picture. We're gonna get some wind.
Are you gonna hold back, babe?
Aha. Some of the first rock formations. We're close to Ruby Ranch. What's up, babe? Whoop whoop. First day. Wind's kicking up, but you know what? We don't even have to paddle, really. So much current this year. Well, apparently Hunter flipped the kayak, so now I'm in it. I'm in the kayak. He lost his kayak privileges. Whoa, whoa. Making her way. Making her way. Boot on a hill. Giant's boot. eddied out. There's my lady. I know, right? River's running.
Hello.
Ooh. Nearly died in the mud over there. Hey, Bubba. It's our campsite for the night. River flowing. Source canoe, rented kayak. Angie resting, she's tired. We didn't sleep last night. Went to bed at 12 and got up at 4. We could put a pretty good size group here if we wanted to. Not a lot of boat room though. But this is called the Anvil right here. Last time I camped way above that. But this time we'll go right here.
Packing up for day 2.
Alright. Oh, what is that? Every now and then there'll be these giant eddies that form out of nowhere. And I don't know why. It's quite interesting. They'll just bubble up like still water and all of a sudden, boom, big current will form. I don't know if there's something collapsing underwater like a sandbar moving over, or I do know on Lower River that's called the Anvil, and we camped on the base of the left side of it last night. Now we're starting to get into Navajo sandstone belts pretty soon, or this is it. I think a little bit farther is Navajo sandstone. Actually, this is something a little different. But this is when the Labyrinth starts getting really scenic. A little bit of rapids up against the wall. Perhaps we have to go play. There's Angie and Hunter in the raft slash blow up canoe, raft canoe, whitewater thing. It's starting to get better. Ah, it's so cool out here. Look at there. We're by Ruby Ranch. Look at that. It's an old Archimedean screw right there. That's cool. Huh. Archimedean, that's an old water pump. Used to pump water up on the ranch. It's what? 2,500 years old? I mean, the technology is. That's pretty cool. Well, to the left of us is Ruby Ranch, and starting to get into the more of the stone towards the Labyrinth. Ah, the canyon starts. Starting to see the cracks, which made me fall in love with this place. Stellar roof cracks. Like, look at that crack up over there through that roof. Totally 512. Here it comes. Oh yeah. Awesome. We switched places. Hunter got fired, but he's working on it. Look at that beautiful crack in the corner. Angie's trying out the kayaks. First time for her to kayak a sit-in, I think. And look at that beautiful crack right there. Instant Joshua Tree classic. It's nothing out here. And here we are. Ruby Ranch is that way. Hunter's learning as usual. It's alright, that's what this trip's about. Yeah, the anvil's gone, huh? That's it? No, that's something way upriver. Oh, the top. Yeah, I see it. He's talking about that over there. I see it now. That's where we camped. Even though we've gone several miles. Uh-oh, we're gonna hit some rapids. Backwards, it looks like. Go ahead and spin us around, son. They're coming up. Spin us around. Spin us around. Spin us around. Spin us around. I want to get stuck on that rock. There you go. Come on. Keep spinning. Keep going. Spin us around. Spin us around. Spin us around. I don't want to nose in on that rock. There we go. Woo! We made it. We're going to hit the rock. Oh, that's why we have this. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Then that's why I got a raft. What's that? It's coming. Woo, the white water action. Good job, Hunter. Slow down and we'll come get you. We'll get you the water. Chimney sweeps. Look at all those little nests over there.
They're eating these black bugs.
Huh?
They're eating the black bugs.
They're all eating mosquitoes and stuff out here. We need to keep one on the boat and at our campsite.
Oh, no.
Check them out. They're all looking at us like, what are you guys doing?
This is over.
Exactly.
You are trespassing.
Yeah, look, that's her trespassing chirp. Look at Angie. That's cool. So Angie got caught. Little speed section here. Look how that sheared off at one time. It's got the fracture marks. See all those circle things? Yeah, it just sheared off all at once at some point. Or cracked and then fell off. But something caused the crack. It just snapped. That's why you get those waves. It's pretty cool, huh? Look at the climbing. Around the corner from Three Canyons, the place I camped last time. There's some petroglyphs there, so we're gonna go find those, and then we're gonna go to Three Rivers or whatever it is. So hopefully mosquitoes are not going to kill us. I didn't record this trip last time. We ran out of cell service. I mean, power on a cell phone. That was probably naive of me. Naive of me to thinking all I needed was a cell phone camera. It's a long trip. That time was 120 miles or so. 3 canyons.
It just looks like 2.
It splits off. Spinning around. Ooh. Ooh. What's up, babe? That's it. That's where we're going. 3 canyons. Yeah. Supposedly some petroglyphs over there. Uh-oh. We're gonna get T-boned. Boom. Yeah, the thing's pretty. We'll go up through there into that canyon right over there. We'll pull off. Looking for some water. Although there's plenty in the river, it's silty. So we have to wait overnight for it to filter. And which we'll do anyway, but I think we got enough water to last us. Already on the boat, but I'm just not gonna pass this opportunity up to grab some, filter this water up here. So it's called 3 canyons. We're up one of them. This is the
I don't think there's
right hand side. He says he doesn't think there's any water. I don't know, but maybe. There's definitely some bugs back here. Oh, look at this. What the heck? What the heck was that?
larva. It's a big old larva.
Anyway. Whoop, whoop. All right. Some climbing back here. I say let's stay down in here. Let's go up there. We'll come back that way. Bike past this finger. There's probably water back there, but there's supposedly a little waterfall at the seep. Last time I was here, got real rocky, and then there was big puddles of clear water we filtered. So, see those rocks arranged right there? In that circle? They're huge too. I think that's by coincidence? Probably not. Should go check it out. See what's up with that. This is cryptobiome in between these cactus. Some of that stuff takes 100 years to bounce back from. So we'll stay off of that and stay on the trail. And that's probably why I won't go up there. I won't disturb that. But it's a good spot to be if you were wanting to see what's coming up the canyon. Stay tuned.
Woo. Narrow channel. No. Ah. Gotta do some more steering. Action. All right, we gotta, when we come out of here, we gotta stay on the very far left, slightly in the trees. So, because it's deeper, we're gonna get stuck on that sand if we don't. Ah, oh, the wind's kicking us around. Every so often I smell the the ammo box. Yeah, it's just baking in the sun. It's probably, this is good. Stay like right along here, because we'll get stuck if we don't. Because that sandbar comes way out. There we go. Back into Major River again. Hey, other side. There we go. Yeah, it's even shallow right there. Under in the wind. A little backflow. Got about 9 miles to go, roughly. 8 before we hit our campsite. We're getting smashed in the wind. We're gonna try to get over. Don't let it catch us. Don't let it turn us. We're gonna try to get up next to the bank here. There's a little windshield over there. The mighty green. We're getting closer. We'll be shielded somewhat over here. There'll be less wind. Babe, turn. Right, turn it right. Turn it right. There you go. There you go. Get over there. Good. Should be less wind right here. There we go. It is better, but still windy. Come on, stay as close to that wall as possible. Get close to that brush. It won't blow us around. I don't mind scraping the brush on one side versus fighting whitecaps. And there you have it. Get closer. Little grotto we were passing. Some of the formations. We've been getting hell on the water. Hell. the wind now, again. Been fighting the wind. Got a few more miles. We finally got the wind at our back. We're to change direction. Hammer down. Going sideways. As usual. I'm trying. Whoa, yeah. Couple of more miles. Couple of more miles. Ooh. What's that? How you feeling, babe? Hungry and tired, she says. It's been a long day. We're doing 20 miles. It is a long day, and the wind's been killer. Here we go. Huh? We're gonna have some. Whoa! Whoa! We're gonna have, of course, as usual. Right when I start doing stuff, the wind starts just blowing up. Anyway, we're gonna have roast beef, some kind of pulled beef, because we got it from Brazil. We're gonna have tacos and mac and cheese. That's what we're gonna have, because I'm hungry. All I had was granola this morning and one of those Luna bars or something. That's it. That's not a meal to do what we're doing. We're gonna lose like 20 pounds on this trip. Oh, I've got a little drift before. We might get some more wind here. Oh man. So we're probably about a mile from the next camp.
Can we hunt when we go to Texas? We can hunt there.
Angie's asking about hunting. Yeah, we can go there. We can go hog hunting. Let's do that. Every time I pull this GoPro out, the wind starts to kick up. Every time. What's that? Keep it in, right? What? How's your experience on the kayak, Hunter?
Dreadful.
He doesn't like it, even though it's got the easiest time in it. Looks like the front of it doesn't have any gear inside there, Hunter. You're doing fine. He got a little intimidated in the rain, or in the wind earlier. I haven't seen any beaver. I've seen some stuff getting chewed up on the edge where like a beaver chewed it though. There's plenty of rock climbing to do around here, especially coming up. Oh, what's coming around the bend? Overhanging walls. It's nice. Yeah. We're enjoying ourselves before the big wind. You know there's going to be probably wind or something coming around this corner. I can see it already. All right. There we go. Well, we just had a run-in at our place we were gonna get pull off for camp tonight, and I've got swarmed by mosquitoes so thick that they were flying in my mouth. I've been in Southeast Asian jungle and I've never gotten hit with mosquitoes like that before. that place, I had to run. I was like, I figured I was getting attacked by killer bees. And I grew up in East Texas, and that spot was the worst place I'd ever been. Maybe Alaska could be like it, but we got an idea. Oh, this is pretty. Right, almost where the sun's coming down, right here.
Is it here you're talking about?
Yep, right over there, right where you're pointing. We are gonna nudge up in there, and we're gonna anywhere around here where there's flat rocks, maybe the big ones are over there, because along the base of the cliff is basically flat, and the mosquitoes love that vegetation on the other side, so we'll stay away from that, and then we'll get in over here, and we won't be the best campsite, but the best campsite's where you don't get chewed alive. Anyway, it's beautiful through here. It's quiet. I love it. It's worth it. Reflection. Don't come down here and ruin my area. We camped. We're gonna camp up here. Mosquitoes are too bad. We're gonna practice, quote, leave no trace. But this is probably the worst camping spot ever. But hey guys, I'd go this way. Come up over here. Come up over here. Is that tied off? Here? Is the kayak tied off? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, come up through there. It's not bad. It's easier. Trust me. Just listen. Just go. You could stay down there if you want. Whatever. I'm telling you the safest way. I'm saying go over there and come up is what I'm trying to tell you. All right. It's been like that all the trip. Go what seems easiest. Anyway, it's nice and flat up here. Woo! Sure is pretty though. Good. Well, I say flat. Flat's relative. Enough place for you to put a sleeping bag in your mat and go to sleep. And it's going to be warm because it's tonight, because this rock's going to be putting off heat all night long. It'll keep us warm as long as we're not down there. Mosquitoes aren't. There's not one up here compared to over there. I wouldn't say this is best practices, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I've slept way worse. Anyway. We'll leave it as much as possible how we found it. Here's a good spot. Look at this. It's decent. Right here. This is a pretty good spot right here. Whoa. Like 300 feet. Battery's gonna run out of battery today. We got 30%.
Battery is in
Day 3?
box.
Is it day 3?
Day 3.
Day 3.
Yep, 20 miles yesterday. Hunter peed inside his kayak because he couldn't find a place to pull over. That's fine.
It was
Desperate.
tough yesterday.
It was crazy windy.
Crazy tough.
Crazy
It was
tough. It was a tough day for Angie. Tough day for Hunter.
A tough day.
Yeah. It was a long day. Real long day. But anyway, perhaps we'll see what happens today. We're gonna try to make some miles. It's pretty out here.
20 miles.
Goal's like 20 miles. We're getting an earlier start. I'm gonna look at the map and see where we're gonna go. All right.
Early sun. Yeah, it's what, 8:30 in the morning. No wind. Nice water. Current's just kicking us around like nothing. We camped up on that edge up there. Everybody's learning how to poop in a bag. Bag pooping. Double bagging because we're gonna run out. Somebody had to take a night poop. Three wag bags left for 3 people for 3 days. So we're gonna have to double up. Yeah. Mr. Pooper. Look at that. I gotta come back and climb this. This thing is awesome. Look at that stuff. Crack system. Splitters. Totally ate up through that small part right there, that real thin, and then free climb the rest of that. This whole canyon over here has got climbs on it all the way up in there. And then through there. Stuff would be eaten up if it was like close to a road. We're not even to all the cool stuff. Look at that beast. What, 120 feet of beast roof. 6s, overhanging, whatever that is. Mean, all the way to the top. Whoa, whoa! 3 Mile Canyon. Definitely not gonna pull in there. It's bug heaven right there in that sandbar. Look at 3 Mile Canyon, how much climbing's probably up and around there. It's crazy. We're at the end of the bow knot. We're at the... This is the bow knot area. Look at that spike over there. Way out there. Huh? What's that? So we're going to, we're looking for mile 65 and a half. That looks, yeah. Might have been able to pull out there. Or just park it. Alright. Those columns are the inspiration of why I came down here in the first place. Look at them. I think there's a good camp down here. So now I know where they're at. I couldn't remember. Raha! Had a buggy morning. How was the bugginess this morning, Hunter?
Very buggy.
Not as bad as what we've seen
Oh
though.
my gosh.
My lips are swollen because they got me on my lips. But we've learned a lot of lessons. Look at those. That is badass. We're gonna have to climb those. Climb those in the bag.
I sleep good.
Huh?
I was sleeping good last night.
You slept good? I slept
Better.
okay. Better than the night before, yeah, me too.
It was cold, but it's okay.
Me documenting the trip because last time I didn't. We'll do it again, but I'm gonna come down here with climbing gear and the fall. and the water won't be flowing, but the campsites will be everywhere, and it'll be cooler, so we can climb. I guess we can climb now in the mornings for sure. You can definitely climb here in the mornings and afternoons in the shade. There's no doubt about it. There's some definitely good climbing up canyon that's right out of the water almost. It's like just a couple of 50 feet off the water, and there's some good stuff in between there, and so you could make a solid climbing trip all the way down this thing if you wanted to. I would leave at Ruby Ranch if you want to take advantage of the climbing and the time. But right there, all that behind me, look at that stuff. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, better view coming in to play here. So they're drifting by. There's got to be some more routes up there. I know there's. I don't know what they're doing.
You don't want to get on the edge. There's rapids on the edge.
So this is on the south side of the Bow Knot. Yeah, those are pretty cool. That one in the middle, that finger in the middle, is freestanding, looks like. I don't know what routes are up there, but there's several. I think they're just awesome. Then I'm going to point out some stuff over here. Look at that off-wit. That crack comes almost, it looks like it comes all the way to the ground. It looks like it's thin, and it just gets wider and wider and wider. Then it zigzags at the top. That thing's a beast. That's a proud line right there. Yeah, I guess if I came out here, oh, now you can see that. There's more. They've turned us around a little bit more, back the way we were. I guess we can show the back side of them. We're just like spinning around here. Trying to learn some camera control. Anyway, we've seen a little bit of both sides. Maybe use this footage to recon routes. Probably get a better view of this while we're going down the river than while I'm just watching TV. Huh? And that's not the only thing that's out here. We got all that up there. It's kind of an approach, but there's definitely lines all the way down. One was to come out here and do these. And this whole wall in the morning is in the shade. So if you came down here like this time of year, or even in summer, there's another view of that big off-wit. Yeah, it's got a crack that comes all the way down to the bottom. My God, that thing's that's the dreamline right there. And I think that off-width over there is splitting those columns.
Bow knot. Look at those things. They're small.
Yeah, that's this other side of the Bow Knot. That's what we passed yesterday. I hear the view up there is pretty awesome, if you guys want to do it. I don't know where people are going up over here, but this is the actual Bow Knot part. This is the. There's probably stuff in there. Yeah. Anyway, getting in there, that's what I'm saying, in the spring, that's might as well be North Vietnam in there with that mosquitoes right now. Actually worse. Need to spray some Agent Orange through here. If they accidentally drop some, I wouldn't care. That might be a good camp spot. Look at that one. Okay, see that one?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's actually a real good one. Yeah.
That's a nice camp spot.
Yeah, that
But
was.
you have to like, oh yeah, there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's on the back side of Bow Knot. What number is that? We know where that's at now. I'll make note of that. I should be making notes. I'm gonna get that better map system too.
Oh, we don't have a pen. We should like put where's the best camp spot.
On the guide that we ran into yesterday, he has campsites marked on his map. So that's a good campsite. Probably camp there if you were going to do those columns actually, because there's no camping on that side until you get over here.
Babe, you can review that video of you and then mark where's the best campsite.
Yeah, look at that cave, those arches. So Hunter was scared at first on his kayak. He says he still is, but he endured some serious wind yesterday. I would say gust up to 50 miles an hour easily. And basically, I think his confidence has grown. That's my recording of this. That was my point of this trip. Make him do stuff that he's not used to doing. I think that's what you gotta do with. Now we can get it shot from here. Look at that. That's probably the biggest rapid. No, I'm just kidding. There's a few more. All right. So again, other side of the Bow Knot. Good camping spot to the left of the Bow Knot, south side. Cool looking climbs and features up there. But getting there at the campsites, maybe late in the year. There's a spot right there we could go if you went late in the year. Definitely not spring. Arches. Angie's doing all the paddling since I'm here. Yeah, you. Whoa, whoa. There's an old road up there. It's probably an old mining road right there. Look at that grotto splitting that formation. That's pretty cool. It's weird. Hunter pointed out a shocked face on the cliff. It does look like somebody like, whoa, one tooth. Anyway, what we notice here is this plateau right here. If it's early spring, lots of water, and there's mosquitoes, all you gotta do is hike up there and you'll be out of the mosquitoes. You pull off right here and go up a ramp. I forget what mile this is. I'm gonna look it up. This is I would say we are at 62 area, or 62 and a half. I mean, yeah, 62 and a half is probably where we're at right now. Yeah, 62. Doesn't matter. So that trail comes all the way to right here. That road, babe, it's where it ends. Ends right over here somewhere. If we were to stay on that road. So if one wanted to hike over here, they could from Spring Canyon. And then if they wanted to get across the river to that cool formation, they would go from Spring Canyon, head south on the road, hike down, and they could quite literally pack raft over if they didn't want to go. That could be a way to do it too. Check him out. He's overlooking us. Shh, stop, listen, what's that up there? Sound like something was hollering up the canyon. No? Be cool to mountain bike that road, actually. It's kind of cool. Anyway. There's like a whole canyon. You can find a campsite and explore it. Bow knots back there. Poor Angie's doing all the paddling again.
Maybe you're pushing it?
This thing's already down to 45%. I don't get that. How's it down to 45% when the other day this thing was... Huh. Crazy. You caught up with some duckies. Look at that free little column. Yeah, it's already down to like 42, 43%. That other one lasted like several. Look at that crack up on there. It's like actually low angle for this kind of rock. That back there is the meander that's no longer. It used to be a bow knot right here and it collapsed. I think it's... Anyway, I bet that stuff hasn't even been climbed. There's a column, a formation that's never been climbed. It's not even just a cliff band. Run into these guys with a big group. I think we are at, let me take a look here. We are at roughly coming up around the corner here. I think we're at mile 46 is where we're at, roughly. I'm not paying too much of attention, but yeah, pretty cool. Actually, no, we're not at 46. Excuse me. What was I thinking? We're at 58 and a half is where we're at. I was looking at the wrap wrong. 58 and a half is where we're at. Pretty cool.
Person when I met you,
This is Angie explaining herself.
but I'm better with you.
She says she wants to go to Vegas, which is the place we plan to get married. I asked her about what's it like since she's been with me.
But I learned a lot, man, with you.
What have you learned?
Like,
That you can climb instead of
instead of what?
wearing your little shoes up the hill, and you're like, you're a climber, not me. We were hiking up a hill one time, and so she said she couldn't climb to the top because she's not a climber.
Because he's a climber.
And I was like, there's a trail straight to the top. It was just a trail. It was just steep. And then now she's climbing V4 once in a while, climbing 510 on plastic. Now she's a river runner too, huh? We're just gonna drift the rest of this for the most part, because we just got like 5 miles to go, and we're gonna be there until tomorrow afternoon most likely. Some formations over there. Oh. This is like, we're coming up on mile marker 57. Coming around the corner, we're like 58, 57 and a half is where we're at probably. The count is backwards, by the way, if anybody sees this. Yep, I'm just testing out stuff here. We're just gonna drift for a little while. And we're just coasting, baby. So peaceful out here. It's getting warm though, because we're getting approaching 12, I guess, Utah time. Anyway, my advice for rigging next time we come out, it's gonna be, we're gonna test these lashings. We'll probably put my seat farther back. Look at that standing column. We're gonna test it out in the water. We're definitely gonna bring more bug juice just in case. Bugs are just as bad as they are this time. We have plenty of sunblock. Reduce the food. Probably take a quarter of the amount of food with higher calories. Plan it out, package it out like you should. We just kind of threw all this together. And Ziploc everything, plan each meal out, and then probably bring a mosquito tent.
It would be safe. Save more space if we put in the Ziploc instead of like box.
Oh yeah,
Get the
we should have done all that stuff. We didn't do any. We just threw it all together. And we're gonna put
day 1, day 2. This we're gonna eat.
Yep. And left out all our snacks and snack bags. Separated all our utility,
We're gonna bring one stove. Just one stove.
One little stove.
Easy to pack.
I'm sure that's what most everybody else did too.
Chairs. Actually, we don't need chairs.
We're gonna have to start paddling. So they'll probably kick us out, but let's paddle.
Sit in the...
Hunter's way up there, drifting. But we're trying to get it all in. Trying to enjoy, even though it's getting hot.
Hunter is so far.
But I'm just enjoying it. People are complaining about the water being brown, but I'm like, it's silty. It's just silt. How did the pioneers used to do it? Mile 57. You can hear the hum of the bugs over here. Look at that splitter crack system up there. Those are chimneys probably. Hold on to it, babe. I'm filming real quick. You can base jump off that. It's overhanging at the top. Where would you land in the water, I guess? What did I say, 57?
There's a cabin?
Yeah. Oh, that's down the way past. There's a cabin farther down. We're not going all the way down there. It's National Park. Mile 56. Look at that diving board up there. Bang.
Oh,
yeah. This is before we get to the Julian inscription. 1836. I'm gonna investigate who that is. 1836. That'd be a fur trapper. probably French back in the day. That's a long time ago, man. 1836. Out here for Europeans, that's Lewis and Clark stuff. Who is that guy? Lewis and Clark always get these like kudos, but there was escaped slaves that made it out this way. There was, yeah, from early 1800s, 1700s. I don't know about how far they made it out this way, but there was an escaped slave that I think they crash landed in Texas in the Gulf. He actually ended up becoming a chief of one of the tribes. It's pretty interesting. And there's so much history like that they also teach. They don't teach everything in school. And it's kind of a shame because there's some worthy badasses that need some note.
Basic.
Huh? Man called horse, huh? Anyway, we're just drifting for the remainder. We're gonna check out this Julian inscription if we can, if the bugs are not gonna kill us.
Cottonwood bottom.
Look at that giant off-width chimney. My God, that's somebody's like dread. They can do that in 2 pitches. That's a beast. We have this column here. So we're coming down. This is coming up. We're at 55.5. Right over there is the Julian inscription, and I do not see a way to get to it without getting in mosquito land. And to me right now, I don't want to deal with it. Next time, unless something comes up pretty quick and there's an obvious spot. And I guess we could pull in right there, but to me it's not worth it. To me it's not worth it to go chase Julian's inscription, because the mosquitoes are bad, man, this year. They're ruthless. You can hear them at night. I grew up in East Texas. These guys are bad on the river. They're like the Viet Cong or something. I don't know. That could be a spot right there, babe.
Mm-hmm.
See that spot? I still don't even want to bother. Yeah. Here, we're gonna have to paddle back. Paddle backwards. We're gonna run into that bugs. Paddle backwards. I know I'm being lazy, but I'm filming. Keep going. Paddle backwards. I don't want to go. Are you wanting to go up there? Wait. It's gonna be buggy as hell. Hunter's already passed us. Hunter's already passed us. So anyway, well, if we do, maybe she wants to go, so maybe we will. We'll just find a better spot. All right. This is all within walking distance from Mineral Bottom right here, if you decided to come out. And the approaches are not horrendous. But after this
trip is coming to a close.
This trip is coming to a close. Around the corner is Mineral Bottom. Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
It's getting hungry, folks.
Hangry.
We're just drifting to the last part. Mineral Bottom's at the end down here. There's my buddy right there. Yeah. It's the last day. Mister, I don't want to wash my face forever. Look there. That crack up there.
did years ago. Big chimney on the left. I mean, excuse me, right. I didn't get it all the way to the top. Ugh. Babe, how'd you sleep?
I sleep okay. This bird is so loud. I'm waking.
Just keeping us awake. I was wanting to wake us up. Got up this morning and the mosquitoes were just lining the top of the tent. Save some for the road out.
Drive out. Oh yeah.